Alright, so welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video, we are going to be doing another one of the trading every player rebuilds today using the San Antonio Spurs. If you guys don't know the way these work, it's pretty self-explanatory. I trade every single player on the team. They're not welcome back at any point in time, and obviously the goal is to win at least one championship. We tend to try to do more here, but one is obviously the goal. So today using the Spurs, obviously, not at the peak of what normal San Antonio Spurs are. I forget the exact amount of years that it's been since they've missed the playoffs, but it's quite a lot. It is quite a lot since this team has missed the playoffs. And in my opinion, this team should be going into a full rebuild. I don't think they should be re-signing DeMar. Will they? Probably, because typically teams like to re-sign their best player. LaMarcus Aldridge, 2 years left. I can't imagine they're going to be able to find a very good trade, or at least a trade that they're going to get a ton of value in. But that's not going to be our problem today, as we are going to be moving on from everybody on this roster. DeJounte Murray, Derek White, Rudy Gay. I mean, some of these guys I want to use. Like Murray and White would be cool to use. Pirtle, Forbes, Lonnie Walker even. It sucks I do have to trade some of these guys, but unfortunately, yes, all of them will be traded. Let's hop into some moves here. So first trade here is going to be with LaMarcus Aldridge and DeJounte Murray. I changed literally everybody's positions. Maybe their trade value go up, maybe not. It's not cheating. I'm just trying to get some better trades for myself. So my eyes are closed for these. I have no say. It makes it harder. Some of you guys want to see my eyes open. If you could let me know down below, that'd be great. But we're going to stop this one in 3, 2, and 1. And welcome to the team, Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle. Definitely not the one I would have preferred because, me and Mitchell Robinson have a pretty shaky history. He gets to be a little antsy with me sometimes, but I'll put up with it for now. Do I have any trade offers if I put up these 3? Okay, I only have 2. And that first one is terrible. So let's just do Derek White and DeMar DeRozan now. I'm going to try to get through these as fast as possible because they tend to take a long-ass time. So 3, 2, and 1. And we end up with, okay. You guys know me. I dislike Terry Rozier very, very much. Being a Celtics fan, I watched him play basically his whole career up until this year. And it's just, he's not one of my guys. So I'm not in love with that. I have a very, very similar thing that I just don't think he's good enough to make the money that he is, but it's okay. That was also terrible phrasing. 3, 2, and 1, and we end up with Tyler Hero and Solomon Hill. Could have been a little bit worse, but another rule of this is I cannot trade anybody that I got pretty much until the first offseason. So everybody that's on this team right now will be on this team in the offseason. I already see Mitchell Robinson's morale going down, and oh, Christ alive. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go one to the right this time. Rubio and Baines, or it would have been Covington and McLemore. I would have liked Covington just for some solid defensive purposes, but I definitely, don't mind Baines, and Ricky Rubio is a decent starting point guard. So Trey Lyles, I'm like 95% positive is on this team. Whoops. Pretty sure he is. This happens once a video, I forget. Yeah, Trey Lyles is on this team. I was positive he was, and then I don't know where I lost it. But Lyles and Medu now, let's see. Jimmy Metu also is an 75 overall power forward. Would have been not bad keeping him. 3, 2, and 1. Nicholas Claxton and Joe Harris. Okay, Claxton will probably spend some time in the G League, and Joe Harris is obviously probably going to come off the bench for shooting purposes. But we're definitely getting some young pieces here. Zeller and Walker are going to be the next two. I'm hoping I can get... Ooh, Thibault. Dude, Matthias Thibault, again, I cannot pronounce the dude's name. His, vlogs in the bubble, and same with... Who was it? 3, 2, and 1. Kevin Porter Jr. and Jordan Bell, and same with JaVale McGee. Their videos have been so cool. If you guys have not watched those, I highly recommend checking them out. I watched both. I believe they only both have 2 episodes out at the time that I'm recording this video, but could be more than that. Now, I'm not really positive. Samanich and Johnson, and then I'll just toss in Bellinelli as well, just because, again, I don't know. We have 2 trade offers, 3, 2, and 1. Miles Bridges, and I can't take Derek White back. So, can I just do this? Okay, that's fine. I didn't really do a manual trade. I just can't take Derek White back, and then because somebody's going to complain, I'll move Marco Bellinelli, and goodbye. Tony Snell, gross. Okay, I believe that should be everybody. Let me double check. Neither of these two are on this team. I don't even know who that is. I think we're all set there as well. Should be good, and should be good. Okay, so Claxton's definitely going to go to the G League. Jordan Bell, honestly, probably just won't even play. Washington will definitely get some minutes. I think I'm going to give the start to Bridges. Kevin Porter Jr. will go down to the G League. Tony Snell's just going to ride the bench. I need to sign a backup shooting guard. We are going to go a 10-man rotation here, so let's see. Whoops. Are there any good shooting guards here in free agency for me? Like Tyreek Evans, maybe. Lonzo Trier's here. Isn't he on the Knicks in real life? I'm not really sure what's going on there. But Sean Livingston, no. All right, I'll take Tyreek Evans for a 1-year deal. It's actually not the end of the world. So, new rotation here. Tyreek Evans will not be starting. Where the hell? Wait, what? Where is Tyler Hero? He's on the... Okay, he's still here. Is he not in the rotation? Seriously? All right, let me fix this rotation. So it's definitely an interesting squad here for year number 1. Ricky Rubio, Tyler Hero. He wasn't even in the rotation. I don't know why 2K doesn't want him to be in the rotation, but he's the same overall as Tyreek Evans. I feel like that doesn't make much sense. Play the 19-year-old kid, but nonetheless, Rubio, Hero, Bridges, Randall, Robinson. I actually kind of prefer this starting lineup over the Spurs' current team. I think it's definitely a little bit younger and honestly probably has a little bit more potential. I mean, the young guys here are Robinson, Bridges, and Hero. I mean, Randall's still relatively young. What is he, 24? And then Rubio's obviously 29, but still, I'll take it. Bench is actually pretty solid. Terry Rozier, PJ Washington, Aaron Baines, Joe Harris, and Tyreek Evans. It's actually a pretty well-rounded team, in my opinion. This is probably one of the more well-rounded teams that I've had to start one of these, so I'm definitely not complaining. I don't know really how this team's going to do, and I'll catch you guys at the end of year number 1. So sort of around where I thought this team was going to be, we ended up going 42-40 on the year. Giannis is your MVP. John Morant, Yusuf Nurkic, Kawhi, Luka, and Brad Stevens. I mean, 42 wins for this team ultimately isn't that bad. Oh, wow, we're not even a playoff team. Okay, well, I thought we were going to sneak into the playoffs. I actually really don't mind that because we were an 8 seed, maybe even a 7 seed. Obviously, we're probably not winning, maybe more. I can't even imagine we would have won the first round. So, in this rate, maybe 2K will be nice, put me in the lottery, and, maybe I'll end up with a pick. That's pretty good. But, yeah, we were obviously 1 out, which I'll take over being 1 in, honestly. Player stats in the year: Julius Randle, Miles Bridges, Tyler Hero, Ricky Rubio, Terry Rozier, Mitchell Robinson. Hopefully he doesn't get antsy on me today. PJ Washington, Tyreek Evans, Aaron Baines, Joe Harris. Tony Snell played a little bit. Rebounds per game went to Robinson, and assists went to Rubio. Team stats in the year: points per game. Yeah, wow. Under 112, we were not very good. Defensively, though, we were pretty good. So, I will take that. We're going to go ahead and simulate the playoffs here. I'll see you guys in the offseason. So, if it can't be me, it's got to be my favorite team. Celtics go on to win the finals. Jason Tatum is your finals MVP. Okay, so we got a big offseason ahead, as I mentioned here. That kind of goes without being said. Let's head up to the draft lottery. Hopefully, we even have our first-round pick. Okay, we do have our first-round pick. We have a 1% chance of getting the first overall pick. Let's see if it happens. No, it does not. We stick right at 14. Okay, we had a pretty mediocre team, if I do say so myself. Owen Masterson come in here. Popovich, good Lord, you need to come back. Assistant coach, I'll take Steven Dawkins. That's not that bad. Scout's fine. Trainer's actually good as well. So we get 3 new guys here. Welcome to San Antonio, or, well, welcome back for Popovich, but the other 2. But pick 14, it's not that bad. We have a lot of trade pieces here. I don't really foresee either of these 2 being on the team next year. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm definitely looking for a new point guard, so maybe I can look for one of those in this draft class. I do not want to get LaMelo Ball. I do get him quite a bit. So if I'm going to focus on some other point guards here, RJ Hampton, Killian Hayes, Cole Anthony, Tyrese Halliburton, all really good options. Tyrese Halliburton's also not a guy I ever really get, so I definitely could be interested in maybe trading up for him. Let's see what we can do. I'm honestly wondering if the Bulls will just give me pick 7 for Terry Rozier. They want a first. Okay, so they want our first this year for Thad Young. I don't really want to do that. I'm feeling like they want our first next year or 2 years for, who was that? Thad Young again. I definitely have somebody down here that I'll toss in a trade. Nicholas Claxton. Actually, he's just 79 overall. Loki could be pretty valuable. Baines is a free agent. I would have tossed Baines in just because Claxton's probably going to replace him. Okay, I don't really want to trade Claxton, if I'm being honest. Damn, I don't really want to give up any of these guys either, especially in a trade like this. How about if I just give you 1 future first? Okay, that's fine. So we got pick 7 there. We're probably going to get our point guard with that. I actually probably will keep 14 as well, unless I can trade Ricky Rubio in 14 and somehow move up. Ooh, Tobias Harris. I haven't gotten Toby in a minute. LaMarcus Aldridge, I want to bring him back, but I obviously, cannot do that. Blake Griffin, no thank you. Donkey, not a chance. Okay, we're just going to roll with it for now. I will find a trade for Ricky Rubio, but first we do have to make 2 draft picks. So I'm excited here to see who we pick at 7. I'm hoping Halliburton's on the board. Again, not a guy I really pick. Of course he wouldn't pick 5. Of course he wouldn't pick 5. I mean, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he with my luck? So Patrick Williams is here. Killian Hayes still is here. Isaac Okoro. Cole Anthony. I think I'm between Hayes or Anthony. Denny Avdija is also here, and I kind of do want to get a new small forward. I don't love having Bridges as my starter, but I feel like I got to go with one of these guys. I think Killian Hayes is going to be my guy from France. Cole Anthony from UNC I could get, but I'm going to give Killian Hayes a chance. We still do have pick 14, so I have no idea who's going to be on the board there. If it's somebody that, could potentially be a starter, we will obviously see, but it doesn't look like there's really anybody there. I mean, Patrick Williams, low-key, is still here. He's the 4th ranked prospect. Yeah, screw it. Let's just take Patrick Williams. He's ranked number 4. Honestly, cannot be that low of an overall. I don't really know a bunch about Patrick Williams from Florida State, but 76 overall and 75 overall, 2 really nice young pieces going to be coming in this team. Tony Snell obviously going to pick up that player option because who the hell else is going to give him that money? So Quindary Witherspoon, you might have been on the team at the start. I apologize. I didn't trade him. He was probably in the G League anyways. So at this point in time, Rubio's probably going to go. Patrick Williams is here. I think I'm going to give one of these two, probably going to still be Tyler Hero, a chance to start for year number 2 at least. He does develop pretty well, and Patrick Williams, honestly, I wouldn't mind having my 6th man eventually. I think I'm going to package these two for a new small forward. I don't know about Randall. I'm iffy on that, and then Robinson and Claxton are fine. So, before we head into free agency, we definitely got a couple moves to make. So I have no idea if the Clippers are going to even come remotely close to agreeing to this, but I feel like we needed like a defined superstar on this team, and that obviously being Paul George wouldn't hurt. We only have 2 first-round picks, and I really don't want to trade both of them. I really don't. Tony Snell can be in there too. I can't. I don't really want to give up more than that, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I can't. I really can't. Middleton's another solid option. I would definitely take Jimmy Butler as well. It's definitely been a minute since I've gotten Jimmy buckets. I feel like we're actually pretty close on that. Low-key, I might be able to keep Porter. No, I'll trade him. I mean, even if, I'm either going to trade him for a first-round pick because Jimmy's probably not going to have a backup. And, wow, they still won't even do it. Wow. Did trading get harder here in 2K? I feel like it definitely did, because I'm giving them a hell of a lot there. Jaylen Brown, I got in a video the other day, so I'm not going to get him. Brandon Ingram's a free agent. God damn it. And I just don't want Tobias Harris. I really don't. All right. I guess I'm going to probably wait till Brandon Ingram gets signed, but, like, honestly, it still might be kind of hard to even do that after this. Hold on a minute. I actually kind of have an idea here. If I trade these 3, Derrick Rose and Tobias Harris, okay. I'm going to take that. So we're going to pull the trigger on that trade right there. And then I think I might be able to package both of them for one of Paul George or Jimmy Butler. I'm going to try for George first because I think he's the preferred option just overall wise right now. So Tobias Harris and then Derrick Rose is only making $7 million. And then I'll also throw you a first-round pick, and I will throw you Tony Snell. They can't take it. I don't want to give up Patrick Williams here. I really don't want to give up Patrick Williams here. But I might do it. I know I just hyped him up, and I know all this stuff, but I want Paul George. All right. That was a ton. That was probably way more than I should have given up, but Paul George is going to come in here, hopefully be our superstar to take us to the promised land. At the end of the day, Patrick Williams was coming out the bench. I was giving Hero the start anyways. So I need to reload on first-round picks. I believe I have, 1 first-round pick right now. Tony Snell definitely needs to get me at least 1 first. Miami, I don't really care where it comes from. We got a first and a second from them. So At this point in time, I'm going to roll with Robinson and Randall again. And so I need a backup shooting guard and a backup point guard because we definitely have way too young guys there. Fred VanVleet just regresses so hard and it makes absolutely no sense. Jordan McLaughlin's here. I'm surprised Jordan McLaughlin's here. You really never see him. Oh, God, that is a lot of money right there. Okay. I'm just going to chill for a second because there's no way this is going to happen. But okay. We were third. It's not that bad. That's pretty respectable. I was going to say, if I can get Anthony Davis on this team, it would be, kind of over. I'll take Jordan Clarkson as well. I should be able to get both those guys. So we do get McLaughlin. We don't. Oh, wait. Oh, we got Clarkson as well. I just didn't see him because he was below there. So we're going to renounce the rights on both these guys here. Hopefully they don't match McLaughlin. They do not. So Jordan McLaughlin's going to come in here. Not a guy I ever get. Jordan Clarkson's kind of same with there. Anthony Davis would have been nice. It's just not really meant to be. So I believe that's 9 guys. We're all set. I know I traded a lot for Paul George, but I'm pretty confident it's going to work. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2. Okay, so I'm actually really liking the way this team is looking. I'm still kind of, upset with myself how much I gave up for Paul George, but I think it's probably going to work out. I'm super confident in this young starting backcourt. They wanted McLaughlin to start. I'm still going to give it to Killian Hayes just because I think he's probably going to turn out to be a better, overall player in the end. Hayes, Hero, George, Randall, and Robinson is the starting 5. I think this will probably be Randall's last year. He is a free agent at the end of this year, I believe, but I'll probably work on some sort of sign. Oh, no, he's a team option. Perfect. I'll probably work on some sort of signing trade with him after this year. Bench looks like this. It's actually a super solid bench. Jordan Clarkson, PJ Washington, Jordan McLaughlin, and Nicholas Claxton. Jordan McLaughlin came from, I believe, the Timberwolves. Oh, he just doesn't have any stats. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's in Minnesota. I'm not positive on that one, but that's it. That's the rotation. Hopefully this is a playoff team. I would imagine that it definitely probably is, but you never know with 2K. I'll see you boys at the end of year number 2. So year number 2 comes to a close. Luka Doncic wins the MVP award, 0.3 assists off of a triple-double, but the real storyline here is us winning 66 games. I did not think this team was going to be that good. We did it, though. Killian Hayes wins Rookie of the Year, 17 points, 8 assists in his rookie year. I will take that. I got to draft this dude more often. DeMarcus Cousins, 6-man in Atlanta. Let's just talk about some things that are broken in 2K. I don't even know how much he's getting paid. I guarantee it's over $15 million, though. Yep, $20 million bucks for a dude that hasn't played. Just, come on. Fix it! It shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Kawhi. Jarrett Culver, Most Improved. Greg Popovich going to win Coach of the Year. I'm assuming he definitely contributed to us winning 66 games. Yeah, we were 1 seed here. Best record in the NBA by far. Player stats on the year led in scoring by Paul George. Great to see. Tyler Hero, Killian Hayes, Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkson, Mitchell Robinson. I'm a little bit... Oh, wait. Never mind. I have another year after this with Mitchell Robinson. Whew. That makes me feel better. It's because normally when I get him, I'm in start today, and I didn't do so. You don't do start today in the trading everybody rebuilds, so hopefully he won't be antsy today. Jordan McLaughlin, PJ Washington, Nicholas Claxton, and then Jerebko did play a little bit. Rebounds per game went to Mitchell Robinson, Killian Hayes. Led us in assists. 8 assists in a rookie year is really solid. 5th in scoring on the year, just under 122 points per game. 1st in defense on 109 exactly into 12.7 differential. Okay, Clippers in round number 1. Funny enough, Kawhi's old. Well, I'm trying to phrase this in a way saying like the Spurs are Kawhi's old team, but I meant really Paul George's old team. But this is a good team. Pat Beverly starting over Derrick Rose is an interesting one in my opinion. You guys know I love me some Pat Beverly, but I would still, probably give the start to Derrick Rose. But nonetheless, that's a crazy 8 seed. Like, I don't know why that's an 8 seed, but we sweep them. So, I don't complain when 2K blesses me. Moving on to the next round, taking on the Golden State Warriors. Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, Marquise, Chris Pascal, Looney, Gafford. Doesn't really look like a ton changed in that team. I'm actually going to be surprised to see if they keep Andrew Wiggins. Like, that's going to surprise me, guys. I feel like just knowing, like, how the Warriors are and the fact that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are both, not exactly in, like, the prime of their careers. They're more on, like, the back nine. Not the back nine. Like, you know what I'm saying, though? They're in the 30s, which, again, oh, wow, we went to 7. I didn't realize that. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to move like Wiggins, and I'm assuming they're probably not going to get a good trade for Draymond, but Wiggins for like another star and just package in maybe their pick this year. That's just what I think they're probably going to look to do. But again, just my opinion. Russ, Harden, Macklemore, Bielitsa, Favors, Boucher, Gary Trent Jr., Eric Gordon. That's a really solid bench, and obviously James Harden and Russell Westbrook are a deadly lethal, probably the best backcourt in the league. But we sweep them. So I guess the Warriors took us to 7, but we swept the other 2 teams. Moving on, NBA Finals time. 76ers, Simmons, Thibault, Porter Jr., Al Horford, Embiid, Capella off the bench, Bridges. Interesting. I feel like we might still even be better than this team, but we're up 3-1 right now. Of course, if we get there, I'll hop in and get some gameplay for you. They have 36 points in the third quarter. 36 points. I have never seen a team have 56 points with 4 minutes left to go. What the hell? I'm almost positive I've never seen somebody have 56 points in a game. Like, I just, really, Tyler? I can't believe that. Like, I really can't believe the fact that, like, seriously? Hero hits the second one. He now has 17 points in the night, but I'm absolutely amazed. Looks like Julius Randle fouled out, so Claxton's going to play. That's actually fine. I don't really care. I mean, it's not like they're coming back, if we're going to be honest here. But also, I wanted to inform you guys, and I feel like gameplay is the best time to do that just because I can talk about random things. This weekend, I'm actually recording like a ton of videos right now. I'm recording this video on Wednesday night. I'm going to be recording 2 in a row right now and then 2 tomorrow because I'm going on vacation this weekend. So I'm trying to get a video out to you guys every single day. I'm leaving. I apologize. I know you guys like to give video requests, and then obviously you like me to do them fast, but I'll be gone pretty much, not when you see these 2 or this video, but the other 3 I'll probably be gone for, so I do apologize for that, but I didn't need a break, but obviously if I needed a break, I wouldn't be scheduling videos to upload, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be nice to get away for the weekend and hopefully, not really worry about 2K too much. So if I'm not replying to tweets or I'm not really answering YouTube comments, it's probably 1 because I forgot I had scheduled videos coming up, and then 2, again, I'm on a break. So hopefully you guys can understand. I'll be back refreshed, taking 3-4 days off of this. It's going to be great. And again, don't get me wrong, you're still going to see content. So that shouldn't really be an issue. It's just going to be a good couple days for me to, relax, chill out a little bit. And so I'm excited for that, and hopefully you guys do understand that. So that's what's happening. If you guys don't see me, responding to your tweets, whatever it may be, I honestly might hop off Twitter for a few days. Twitter gets to be a lot at some points, but it's honestly not even that bad. Like, some people that get shit on Twitter all the time, and luckily I'm not one of those people, not at least yet. But yeah, so hopefully you guys understand that. But I'm back eventually, or not eventually, and I'll be back Monday. But to recharge the batteries a little bit, it'll be good for everybody, I promise. And it's actually not even a bad time to be taking a vacation. I mean, we're in an absolutely just terrible time for content creating right now. So I hope you guys are okay with that. If you want to chat about it a little bit, you can hit up my DMs on Twitter, but I'm pretty sure you guys will all understand. But nonetheless, back to this gameplay right now. I'm excited to see. I mean, the fact that this team only has 61 points is still amazing me. Tyler Hero. Oh, let's go. Just laying it in. He low-key, like, kind of looks like Danny Green right now. Like, just wearing 14 in San Antonio. Just my opinion. Okay, we'll probably do two more possessions. As I mentioned, I mean, it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is still only the first video I'm making, and I'm, like, literally only halfway through it. And I have to edit both of them after this. So, that's not something I'm looking forward to, but hopefully we can get through them. Hopefully we can get through them. Ben Simmons over here. Just going to miss that one. Okay, last possession here. Let's end it with Paul George because, again, I didn't really get to use Paul George in this gameplay, and obviously, I made a huge trade from him. They're going to foul him. I'll see you guys in the Finals MVP. So, again, I'm still kind of at a loss for words. Like, this team, won a championship, and 2, the fact they had 56 points left with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. But Paul George out here winning Finals MVP, 23.5 points, 6.5 boards, 5.5 assists. Super solid from our best player. So, I kind of told you the move last year what I was going to be doing this offseason. I don't really plan on changing that a lot. I like this team. I love Killian Hayes. He was one rookie of the year. He's been super solid for us. We obviously do not have a lottery pick, but heading into this third and final year, I'm really confident with this team. We're just going to go ahead and sign Eldon Stewart. I forget if he was our guy before, but again, it's a trainer. It really doesn't matter too much. So up to the draft, we barely had any picks. Yeah, we have no picks in this year's draft, which is fine by me. We don't really need them anyways. Team player options, Julius Randle should have one. Paul George is a free agent. Forgot about that one. I mean, the rest of this team is basically on the team options, so that is pretty nice. But Paul George is definitely, the number one priority here, and he definitely needs to come back because he was obviously, one of, if not the biggest reasons we won the Finals right there. So, heading into free agency right now, he should probably be our only one. Yeah, he is. He does have 2 other offers. But yeah, we're just going to cap him. No trade clause. Hopefully he wants to come back after winning a Finals. And what the hell are these offers from the Celtics and Wizards? I mean, I look at this as one, I'm assuming the Wizards would have probably given him a max contract just because they're an absolutely terrible, terrible team, and then the Celtics just don't have any cap space. But fun while it lasted. Everybody else here is pretty much free to go. Paul George is coming back. I have a move to make with Julius Randle. I'll see you guys once I have that trade. So I'm going to see if Miami will accept this. I actually still had $8 million in cap space, so I went out and signed Tyler Kavanaugh. I don't mind it. Not the best Kavanaugh in the world. It's an if you know thing. But Randle, Kavanaugh, and our unprotected, well, it's actually Miami's unprotected first-round pick. But we're going to try to trade it for Bam. He's going to come here. He's going to be our new power forward. I mean, at the end of the day, the dude is only, 6'9". He's more than capable of being a power forward. But other than that, this team is remaining exactly the same. I'm actually, in love with this team. I like it a ton. I think we're going to be super solid. I will see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So year number 3 here, the third and final year. Killian Hayes, Tyler Hero, Paul George, Bam Adebayo, and Mitchell Robinson. The bench, I believe, remain exactly the same. Jordan Clarkson, P.J. Washington, Jordan McLaughlin, and Nicholas Claxton. I'm actually a little surprised Killian Hayes is still only 79 overall. I sent him to untapped potential twice, but, he won Rookie of the Year and just won a Finals in his rookie year. So as a starting point guard, definitely not going to be changing that. And I love how Heroes progress as well. So we're all set. We're looking to repeat. I'll see you boys at the end of the third and final year. I honestly, I feel bad for Luka. He's 0.2 rebounds off of a triple-double, and he was 0.3 assists off of a triple-double last year. I feel bad, but nonetheless, I believe we were 1 game better than last year this year at 67-15. Jalen Johnson, Rookie of the Year in Orlando. Ricky Rubio, 6-man, our old friend here. He's now in Atlanta. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, I'm assuming, re-signed in LA. Zaire Smith, most improved. You don't see that a ton. Found a new home there in Indiana. And Popovich, I believe, 2nd year in a row, is your Coach of the Year. So, we're looking pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty good right now about this team. I'm not going to lie. I believe we're the only team over 60 wins. Paul George balled out. Bam Adebayo was an absolute stud. I'm happy I traded for him. Hero. Killian Hayes, again, 17 points, 9 assists, 9.5 assists. 81 overall, but he's not playing like it. He's playing like an 85, 86 overall. Jordan Clarkson as a 6-man was super solid. Mitchell Robinson, I don't need him to score the basketball, especially if he's going to play great defense and put up 14 boards. P.J. Washington, Jordan McLaughlin, Nicholas Claxton, and then Evan Turner's down there as well. Rebounds per game went to Robinson, and assists was Killian Hayes. Team stats in the year, points per game, we were 2nd behind Dallas. Dallas had 128, we had 126. Defensively, though, we did have the best rating, giving us far and away the best differential. Houston here in the first round, I believe we faced them in the West Finals last year. If my memory serves me correctly, have an interesting squad right there. I still never really, I never fully understood why they traded Clint Capella. I never fully understood that one. And I forget, what was the exact thing they got in return? I forget what they got from Atlanta. Was that the Big 4-team trade? That was the Big 4-team trade, wasn't it? I forget what they ended up receiving in that, but I still didn't love that move. But maybe they have another move this offseason. Who knows? Memphis here in the next round. John Moran, Evan Fournier, Miles Bridges, Jaren Jackson Jr. Wow, this team has improved a ton. 80s on 80s on 80s. Good God. Whoever's running that show in Memphis right now is doing a hell of a job. Unfortunately, we are going to have to win. Okay, no. No, 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 no. Okay, I was going to say, unfortunately, we're going to have to sweep them, and I was going to say, unfortunately, in 5 and then 6, and then I got to game 7, and I flipped the fuck out. But Western Finals, D. Rose, Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith, Davis Bertans. That's a solid squad. I think Derrick Rose would be a great fit in Dallas, honestly. I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, I know Luka's the primary ball handler, but I still wouldn't mind that even in real life. Moving on to the NBA Finals, we got the Milwaukee Bucks. Bledsoe, I mean, this team literally hasn't changed really like that much at all. Like starting lineup lies anyways. So we're up 3-0. I would hop in and get a little bit more gameplay, but as I mentioned, I need to get all of these videos out. I mean, it just needs to happen, and I have to edit 2 videos after this. That is not a quick process. So nonetheless, we win a second finals. So I was actually pretty happy with the way this turned out. We ended up winning 2 finals, and we started with a team that wasn't very good. So this was the final squad. Again, as I mentioned, I only count the starting lineup. So how is Cameron Payne an 81 overall? Dude, Cameron Payne is such a bum. The only reason Cameron Payne is known for literally anything is because he used to dance pregame with Russell Westbrook. Like, that is it. I mean, are his stats on here? And I know I just mentioned I need to, like... I mean, he had a decent year in Chicago in 2017. Other than that, I mean, he's... Nothing. But I don't think any of these guys were on the Spurs before, but I only count the starting lineup. So, if you guys enjoyed, let me know down below in the comment section. You can also leave a like. That would mean a ton. We're on the road to 30K, so if you guys could subscribe, that would mean a ton as well. As I mentioned earlier, I do apologize. I won't really be able to answer my Twitter DMs or respond to as many comments. I'll try to set reminders on my phone while I'm on my vacation of, like, when my videos go up, just so I can respond to some comments off the bat. So if you want me to respond, try to get there early and try to leave a comment. But hopefully you guys do understand that nonetheless. If you guys could subscribe, 45% of you are not subscribed. I still find that a little weird, but whatever it may be, if you don't want to, you just want to enjoy the videos, that's, really what I, care about a little bit more. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.